Welcome to IM20 course video. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of how the course is set up in Blackboard. The first week that you log into Blackboard, you will always see the Start Here page. It's important that you follow the steps on this page and that you also perform anything that's being asked of you in these steps. Step 1 is meet your instructor. Step 2 is a course tour video, how to navigate this course, so you've obviously made it this far. Step 3, policies and procedures. When you click on this link, you'll get a list of all the policies and procedures, not necessarily of this course, but of the college. And that link is also going to be on the left-hand side. Step 4, syllabus and schedule. You're to click on the syllabus and schedule link. It's very important that you do this step and that you also read the information. So when you come to the syllabus and schedule, you're welcome to print and download. It's up to you, but again, it's your responsibility to make sure you understand all the information that's in these two documents. Now, this information may or may not be necessarily for your particular section or semester. Let's go back to the getting started. So the schedule is also the getting started as well. And we'll come back to this one later on. But it's important that you understand that this document contains some information about how to get organized, what you need to be doing, how to get your files submitted, your assignments, how the grading works, getting help, and then when you get down further, you will actually see the schedule, what you need to be doing each week, where that particular assignment is located, and when it is due. The next link is the syllabus quiz. So after you read the syllabus and the schedule document, it's important that you take this quiz. I will not accept any of your work until you take this quiz first. And that's going to be over here on the left-hand side underneath the Getting Started section. Now, you will need to take this quiz and you will need to earn 100%. Again, if you do not earn 100% and you've submitted some assignments, your assignments will be a 0. So follow the instructions. Then you have Register in SAM. SAM is a learning management program that we use for most of our computer courses. Now, again, this information may not necessarily relate to the time that you're taking this course, but everything else definitely relates to this course. So on the left-hand side, you'll come to the SAM website link, and this is the link to get to SAM. And if you need any assistance throughout your semester that you're using SAM, you can definitely call these numbers. If it's something that is not being resolved in a timely manner to me is 24 to 48 hours, please contact me. Now, if you did not purchase your book for this course bundled from the bookstore, then you will need to purchase your access code separate. There is what we call a key code or an access code that you'll need in order to create your account and to actually use SAM. SAM is required for this course. It's not optional. I also have other videos down here on how to join a section. I have written instructions and I have a video, and these videos are going to the publisher's website. So let me just quickly show you what SAM looks like. When you go to the SAM website, you'll have to create your account, so you will be a new user. Now, if you already have a SAM account, and we are using SAM 2016, not 2013, then you would just go ahead and log in. If you have a SAM account from past semesters, meaning prior to the fall of 2017, it will not work for this fall, this semester, and future semesters, because we did switch to a new version because we're moving to the Office 2016 software. So you will have to purchase it. You can also click on Purchase SAM as well. So when you log in, and I'm just going to show you my login here without creating the account. Oh, let me try it again. Now, your screen is going to look a little different than mine, but once you join the section, let me go ahead and go to your section. You won't see all of this because I'm logged in as the instructor. You will see links to various assignments that will be listed in the syllabus. Now, you will also have some due dates listed as well. So keep in mind that this is a second area that we will be going to as far as obtaining our assignments. All right, and then you're going to want to get organized. And what I mean by that is you're going to want to download the student data files that are associated with your book. And it's important that you create a folder on whatever storage device you're using, whether it's going to be cloud storage or whether it's going to be local or it's going to be on an external storage device like a thumb drive. Please create a folder called IM120 Excel 2016. Once you create that folder, you're going to come up here to the top on the left hand side, click on Student Data Files, and then you're just going to right click on this link and you're going to save the link as and navigate to your IM120 Excel 2016 folder. Then you're going to unzip it. So once you unzip it, you're going to see a folder for each of the modules in the book, and within that module folder, you're going to see a folder for all the different assignments. And I do have a video here on how to download it. Now, you might see the word tutorial. The title of the chapters have changed from the word tutorial to module. It's still the same. Okay, and then once you're done doing all that, it's time to get started. So what I mean by start learning, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and either click on the weekly folder and start following the list of assignments in order, or you can just go ahead and go to that schedule document, which is getting started, and follow it from there. So let me go ahead and take you to the schedule. Now, once you've read everything, and again, you might have to read it several times, especially as you go through the first couple of weeks and you start having questions, refer to the syllabus and refer to the schedule. If you still don't know what to do or you can't find your answer, then that's when I definitely want a phone call, an email, something that says, "Hey, professor, I need help. Could you call me?" Or, this is what I'm looking for. So when you look at the schedule, the way this is set up, you'll see the week that we're in with the dates. Then you'll see in the second column, list of assignments, and you do have to do these in order. All right, don't jump around. So you need to do all of these in order. You'll see where it's located. And actually, that one is in Blackboard, not Sam. And then you'll see when it's due. If it says ASAP, do it first. All right, do it first. And then some of these will have different times. It's your responsibility to know the due dates and the times. I don't want to get emails saying, I didn't know. Yes, you did know because it's on the schedule. So you need to get organized the first week, know exactly when you're going to start working on the information for this course and fit it in with all your other courses and all your other responsibilities. Do not wait until the weekend to start on this. So this is going to be a class that's going to take you 5 to 10 hours to complete the assignments. Folks, it's an online course for some of you. For others, it's a face-to-face course, depending on when you signed up for the course. But it is your responsibility to make sure that you have that good time management and you fit it in that schedule. So once you've completed the start here, you've taken the syllabus schedule quiz, you've done the introduction in the discussion forum in Blackboard, then you can start working on the material for Excel. And we do have training that's part of the SAM assignment. So that would be going to SAM and actually doing the training. And what I usually do is I deselect all of these check marks except for the specific type of assessment that I'm wanting to perform so that I can narrow the links down and then I can go ahead and click on these and get started. Now, that says optional, which means you don't have to do it. But for some folks, they may be new to this particular program, then you're going to want to go ahead and probably go through the training. Now, before you do anything in SAM, one of the things I would suggest that you do is that you come over here to the SAM website link in our course in Blackboard, and you actually click on whatever type of assessment that you're doing first so that you can actually view the video on how to do the training. Then when you do the project in SAM, come back to this site in Blackboard and click on completing a SAM project. You want to know how to do this before you start clicking on these links and you start performing those assessments. Once you're done with that, then you're going to go to Module 1, and I do have the page numbers. Hopefully I got them right. And these are page numbers from the book. They may be different if you're using an ebook. And this is just stating you're going to read and complete. What this means, folks, is the modules are set up not just to give you information, but you're actually going to be performing specific tasks in order as how the pages are laid out. So don't jump around in these modules. So that assignment is in the book and you'll be submitting it in a link in Blackboard. And this is the due date and time. Folks, the links in Blackboard and the links in SAM go away once the due date and time has passed. So do not send me an email saying the link's not there anymore if you know that the due date and time has passed. Now, if the link's not there and it's before the due date, please give me a heads up. I may have clicked on something incorrectly. Once you're done doing the module in the book, then you're going to go ahead and do the project that is located in SAM. So then I'll come back to SAM and I'll turn on the projects and turn off the training so I can just focus on the links that are associated with that type of assessment, which is the project. Then I'm going to go back to the book and I'm going to do the review assignment. Again, it's in the book, but it's submitted in Blackboard. Then I'm going to do case problem 2, and it's in the book, submit it through Blackboard. Then I'm going to take the quiz in SAM, and when you do the quiz in SAM, it's actually called exam. At least in SAM, it's called exam. All right, and there it is. And then you're going to go in Blackboard, and you're going to, and I have book there, but it is Blackboard. You're going to do the quiz in Blackboard. All right, I know it looks like a lot. This is why you don't wait till the weekend to start working on this. You do a little bit throughout the week. And again, if you have any questions, I do want an email. I do want a phone call. Don't ponder over something for 2 or 3 hours. That's absolutely ridiculous. Use me as a resource. Then when it comes time to go to week 2, same setup. Optional is the training. Go to the book and do the module. You're going to read and complete. Then you're going to go back to SAM, do the project. You're going to go back to the book, do the review assignment, take the quiz in SAM, take the quiz in Blackboard. And again, you have the due dates and times over to the right. Week 3, same setup. Week 4, same setup, except then we add the reflection 1, which is in Blackboard. Then in week 5, you're going to take your first test. Tests are actually broken down to 2 parts. Part A is the objective test. That's going to be the questions, and that's located in Blackboard. Part B is the task-based, and that is located in SAM. And again, I have the due date and the time for both parts, so please make sure you're paying attention. Then we start over again. We're going to hit a new module and same routine, folks. Now, the one thing I want you to keep in mind is as we get down to the very last week, you do have your last test. Please pay attention to the date because most of my stuff is due on a Monday or the first day of the next week. So I give you the whole Sunday night into early Monday morning to get the work done. So don't complain to me that, why don't we submit it Monday night? Because that's the day of the next week. So I do give you a little extra time. I don't ask for things to be submitted at midnight on a Sunday night because I'm not going to be upgrading it. So keep in mind, pay attention because not everything is going to be due on the following Monday. So the last test is actually due for this particular time that I did this video. It happens to be on a Saturday, but again, you need to pay attention to that. All right, let me go ahead and close all that. Okay, so what you're going to do once the week gets started, starting week 2, I'll start having announcements. And then you can go to the weekly folder. And when you go to the weekly folder, these folders do also expire as we progress through the semester. So week 1, this is going to list the learning objectives, the assignments, and this is exactly what is in that schedule document. I just copy and paste um, that particular week's list of assignments. And I do give you links to everything that's on the left-hand side that I think you're going to be using for that week, such as going to the SAM website, downloading the student data files. And this is just going to basically take you to a link over here on the left, any PowerPoints that came with the material from the publisher. I do have some videos out there as well, so this is just going to take you to the video section over here on the left. And then I also have the solutions or the keys to the book assignments. Now, these are going to be in PDF format, so you can't see the formulas or open this file up in your Excel program, but at least you can see if you're getting the right answer. And then obviously submitting your book assignments. Now, if you choose not to go to the weekly folder, that's perfectly fine, folks, because I have all the links over here on the left that remain open, except for submitting the book assignments. Discussion board, this is where we will be doing our introduction, and we do have 3 additional reflections as well. Please note that in each of these, I have the post date. That's when you post your information, and then you're required to reply to at least one of your classmates, and I have a reply date. You do get credit for both. So if you only do the post date, but you don't reply, You only earn 50% of the points depending on what you put in the post. All right, so let's go to the book assignment solutions. I highly suggest that you download these, unzip them. That way you have them available as you're working on the book assignments. You can open up the key and say, okay, this is a formula I keyed in, but it's not matching the number in the key. So one of two things, you're going to check your formula, make sure you got the right formula, the right cell addresses. And if you still feel like you do, shoot me an email so I can go ahead and double check and make sure the key's correct from the publisher. Submit book assignments. I do have a video here on how to zip and unzip. So if you're unfamiliar with that, you can check out the video first. If you still need help, give me a call and I'll walk you through it. So when it's time to submit the assignments, for example, week 1, module 1 assignments, you'll click on this link and then I have a link for each of the assignments that have been assigned. So I'll click on module 1 and I'll go ahead. You don't need to type any comments here. Now, if you want to, that's fine, but the last thing I want to read is, I didn't know how to do something. Folks, once you submit your assignments, they're mine to grade. So at that point, you don't have the option to go back and redo something. If you don't know how to do something, I want a phone call, I want an email. I want communication. I'm here to help you. I'm not here just to set up a bunch of links. I am here to be a resource. I'm here to be your tutor. So please do not submit anything if you don't know how to do something. And if you find that it's getting close to the due date, I'd rather have a phone call or an email with your assignment attached and then letting me know what's going on. And I may give you an extension if I see that a student is working diligently on understanding the material. They've got good time management. They're not waiting till the last minute all the time, and they just need some additional assistance. But if you do it all the time and I find you're doing last minute all the time, then we're going to be having a discussion. So again, this is where you're going to submit your assignments. So you're going to browse your computer and then you're going to go ahead and navigate let me go ahead and go to the IM 120, navigate to your file. Let's say it's the Excel, it's the module 1. You're going to go to Excel 1 and then module 1 and then open up the file. Now, this is not the name of the module 1, it's different, but you'll click on open and there it is. And then you'll go ahead and submit it. All right, then I have a link for each of the assignments for that particular module. Now, after the due dates, this link goes away, so keep that in mind. All right, quizzes, tests, they're located in the quizzes and tests section. These are all open, so you can move ahead in the class if you want to, but you can't stay behind. So again, this is set up to progress you through the material, move you forward, so you can go as fast as you want, but you can't go as slow as you want. So you're on the schedule that I've defined so that we can get you through this course. Also, I just want to bring to your attention, I do have practice quizzes. So before you take any quizzes or any tests that are in Blackboard, please do the practice quizzes. This is where I pull the questions from. So you'll see some of these questions again in the actual quiz. Again, this is practice, so this doesn't count towards your grade. The ones here count towards your grade. So I would suggest do the practice quizzes before you do any of the tests in Blackboard. Supporting material, if you are a PowerPoint person, I just downloaded these from the publisher's website. You're welcome to take a look at them. I've got videos in here. I'll be changing this up, so you'll get some additional videos later on. Course resources, again, if you need to know how to zip and unzip, and I also have written instructions. How to use Atomic Learning, which they have since changed their name. I think it's called Whoit or something like that. But anyway, that's where I also get some videos, and then I do some of my own. Then I find some out there on the internet. Course technology, just information for additional resources you can use for this course. This is a neat little site for tutorials on this particular program. And if you're interested in Microsoft Virtual Academy, that's a nice link to go to as well. If you do not have Excel 2016 on your system, first of all, you cannot use 2013 or 2010. It needs to be 2016. SAM will not accept your Excel files if it's an older version. But what you can do is you can go through the virtual desktop interface, and this will allow you to have access to the programs without having to download it. Now, you do need internet connection. It is a little slow, but it does work, and it also gives you access to your Z drive if that's where you choose to save your files for this class. So these are the instructions, and you can also call the help desk at Cincinnati State to get some assistance as well. All right. Now, if you do need some online tutoring, or if you and another student want to work together, that's perfectly fine. You can click on this online tutoring Adobe, and then you can click on the link that I provided, and then you can just go ahead and log in as a guest and click Enter Room. And whoever else you're working with can do the same thing. What it's going to do is it's going to bring you into another application that allows you guys to see each other's screen. Now, the first time you use this on a system, you might have to download some things and do some installation. Just follow the prompts to do that, and then it'll bring you back in. So let me go ahead and close this out. So this is what the screen will look like. You'll see your names on the right-hand side. So if you want to share your screen with somebody, you'll come to Share My Screen. Click on the arrow down and choose Share My Screen again. Now, like I said, this if you've never used Adobe Connect before on the computer you're using, you'll go through this process to add in a little add-in so it can actually start sharing. It'll look like everything's gone and it takes you back to your screen, and it's working. And if you want to go through these, you can. I just turned it off. All right, so now you might have to go share my screen again. And at this point, you get to pick what you want to share, the whole desktop, a particular program. So if you have Excel opening or open, you can just choose Excel from here. It's up to you. All right, I'll go ahead and choose my desktop. And this is what it looks like. It takes you back to the desktop, and this is what the individual is seeing. And you'll get this little toolbar that floats around. This is the Adobe Connect toolbar. So when you're ready to disconnect, you can click on this little share icon. If you want to share your videos, if you guys want to see each other, you can do that. If you want to make sure you're connected by audio as well, you can click on that. I usually talk to the students on the phone, but it's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and click on share and then stop sharing. All right. And then when you're done, you just go ahead and go to meeting at the upper left-hand corner and exit Adobe Connect. So this is available for everybody in the class. And this is also what I use to do online tutoring with students. Or if you get stuck on something, I'll say, hey, meet me in the online tutoring link in Blackboard. And we'll go ahead and go through those steps. Sometimes it's just a matter of 5 or 10 minutes and then we're done. So take advantage of using that. Anybody interested in becoming Microsoft Office certified, I've got some links available to you. The college has now just went through the process of being an authorized testing center for Certiport, which actually takes care of the testing for Microsoft. And I'm also Microsoft certified specialist. I'm working on the expert level. So if anybody's interested in becoming Microsoft certified, let me know. We are in the process of setting up those instructions for everybody, not just in the college, but outside the college to come to Cincinnati State and take that test. There is a cost to it. You pay Certiport, not the college, but the college does charge a proctor fee for it. And then college Blackboard student resources. This is the link that I believe I showed you earlier. And then when you want to check your grades, my grades, no, I'm not going to have anything in there. But anyway, that's where you would see your grades. Tools. If you go to Tools, this is great for if you want to send emails without having to remember everybody's email address. So you can go to students or just me. That's perfectly fine. And then if you need to find my contact information, you can go ahead and find my office number. By the way, folks, if you do need to schedule a face-to-face appointment with me, you can call the business division or you can log on to Starfish and schedule during my office hours. But if you're on campus and you want to stop in, you have a quick question, just see if I'm there. Also, I do allow students to call me at my home number. So in the evenings and on the weekends, that is my home number. Please, if you do call on the evenings, no later than 9 p.m. Otherwise, shoot me an email. Also on the weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. After 9 p.m., please do not call. Again, shoot me an email. And that's how the class is set up. So if you have any questions, give me a call, shoot me an email, have fun with this class. Again, get your time management down. Make sure you know what you're going to work on each night or every other night for this class and when you're going to do it. Because once you get that schedule set, you're good to go. But if you wait until the weekend, it's going to be really rough. Have a great time in this class, and I look forward to working with you.